Good morning, students. Today's lecture is on soil mapping and fertilizer recommendation tool using a remote sensing technology. For mapping of soil, first we have to do farm level planning for uh, all existing land resources like soil, climate, water, rocks and minerals, vegetation, cropping, and land use pattern for a particular area. Because first we have to know the existing resources of a particular land for mapping an area. For that we have to do soil survey, means detailed survey to identify the homogeneous mapping units in the field at village level. And for collection, and then next thing is we have to collect the data by using remote sensing by detailed survey of survey that is carried out by using cadastral maps as surveys, because it shows all the field boundaries with the survey number, locations like tanks, streams, and the other permanent features of a particular area. And also by using remote sensing data we have to identify the landforms and surface features of the area. And the image helps to delineate the boundaries between upland and lowlands, water bodies, forest, vegetation areas, etc. And the survey of India from the India used topo sheets for the initial traversing and also for identification of geology and landforms at block level. And after collecting the data we have to do the field verification by digging a soil profile up to the bedrock. Um, the soil in that soil survey or a soil profile study, the soil and the site characteristics can be recorded that can be grouped into different soil series based on the depth, texture, color, amount of gravel presence, calcareousness, etc. And the delineated mapping units occurs in the which can be noted, units can be noted in the soil map in the form of symbols. For example, SPC B3 means it occurs in it denotes the village name, series name, and also the characteristics of soil like texture, slope, etc. And the collected samples from the soil survey can be analyzed for various physicochemical and chemical characteristics. And finally, the village soil map can be generated using GIS software, and that helps to combine the block soil map from the field verification with all soil map from the satellite data. And next thing is generation of thematic map. The constraints, this denotes the constraints and potential of land based on their land capability, suitability, irrigability, and fertility for various crops generated from the soil map, that also using GIS softwares. The main problem is the accuracy and delineation of a boundary is the main problem in the conventional soil survey methods. And this chart elaborates the mapping of soil. As we discussed earlier, first we have to collect the remote sensing data using remote sensing or satellite data. Based on that we have to prepare base map, and after analyzing the collection of ground truth data by using surveying is be done. Based on the chemical analysis or fertility status, the soil is classified based on their status, and then finalize the soil map, and also for the validation of map will be done. And next thing is visual image interpretation. As we discussed in image interpretation lecture 3, the image can be interpreted based on their shape, size, tone, texture, pattern, shadows, association, etc. And next technology is computer aided approach. This is used to assist or identify the homogeneous area which can be carried out by detailed field investigation. This can be done by using our remote sensing data and topo sheets, and need of this automated method for accuracy in the soil boundary delineation. And finally we have for fertilizer recommendation tool. This is nothing but the software tool uh, which helps to generate the soil crop specific fertilizer recommendation. The the database generated from the soil mapping or mapping of soil is linked with the software tool called the fertilizer recommendation tool. It will helps to generate the fertilizer recommendation for a particular crop or a particular soil. That is based on the fertilizer status. The dosage of NPK is prescribed with type of crop and area. And this technology is very much useful for farmers, extension workers, and also the researchers, because this database includes the soil survey details, soil analytical data, and also the crop suitability or irrigability data, along with the survey number of a particular village or block, etc. And that's all about soil mapping and fertilizer recommendation tools. Thank you.